Okay, what up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to overclock your GPU and monitor your FPS using the MSI afterburner and RTSS. So these go hand in hand. I would recommend you to use both unless you don't want FPS limits or caps. If you play unlimited, sure, why not? But I would actually recommend capping at your refresh rate. Just because it takes up extra processors and it's just really unstable if you play unlimited. But focusing on MSI Afterburner for overclocking, I'm not going to be showing you the curve editor because it is way too difficult to do this, and it sucks. Just don't worry about it. What you want is to start with Windows and start minimize and choose your graphics card, not your integrated display, because an integrated display is trash and you should never use it ever, unless you're like on a laptop and you want battery power for some reason. But either way, just have those settings change, and we're going to be looking at the clock section. The fan section, I don't know why it's disabled for me, so we're just gonna focus on the clock. So basically, you're gonna start off with a core clock and a memory clock, and again, make sure you have your GPU selected. And what you want to do is basically change your core clock by 25. If you want to clock your GPU, because that is the most stable clock changes you can make. So basically, change it to like I don't know, change it. I don't know. I have a 125. You might have something different, but change it. Go into like a game. I like to use Fortnite because it crashes very easily, and just play around. And if you experience no like stutters, crashes, anything out of the ordinary, you can keep increasing this value. For the memory clock, you should increase it by 100 each time, and again, test it out in your games. And for me, my clock is 125 and 600, but for someone else, it might be completely different. I know like my friend Charlie, he has like 1,000 as his base for some reason. It's all very different for seeing every GPU. So yeah, basically, once you find a clock value, save it on a preset, lock it, do something. But yeah, make sure the blue Windows button is checked so it starts up and you won't have to worry about it. Now looking at Rivatuna Statistics Server, you want to start with Windows and on-screen display on. And what the frick is argent.exe? Be gone, thought. And basically, unless you're just really weird, I would recommend turning off the global monitoring because it just clutters your screen when you're like just, I don't know, doing stuff and not actually playing games, if you know what I mean. So go to your setup and make sure you have start minimize and hide pre-created profiles. You kind of need that. And also check everything for display and you are going to be good. So in order to add your games, go add. It's gonna probably be this PC. Go to your driver, go to like whatever game that you're on, program files, go to your either Epic Games or like Steam. Steam's on program files 86. That's where Steam is, I think. But find your game exe, plug it in here, and we're gonna be changing some values. So I have Fortnite as an example. So I'm a gamer, and basically you want the detection level to high for the most accurate FPS monitoring, and you don't need stealth mode, 3D support. Turn those off, and you should cap your frame rate at whatever your monitor's hertz is or laptop hertz is. It just it's better to cap it at your hertz because it just reduces stutters and your gameplay is going to be really smooth. Display on screen support, and I use raster 3D because that gives me a graph and it's just very easy to just see everything. Viewport, just turn everything else off like shadow and like stuff like that, because that takes up extra processing, which you don't need. You can show statistics wherever you like. I show it up here, but you can drag it around, just, stuff like that. Also, make sure to have show on statistics checked. Yeah, so that's gonna be everything. So just do that for all of your games, and then make sure you just have these running in the background, like MSI. And then once you minimize this, it's gonna go in the taskbar thing. So yeah, that's gonna be it. And if you found this video helpful, I have a Discord channel which also has a lot of optimization videos on there. So if you want to check that out, be my guest. Link in description. And yeah, hope that helped. And peace.